Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by the Standards Weekly Check-In. Back at it with another flip through this time around. As always, if you see anything you like, you can hit the DMs on Instagram. You can give the shop a ring, or you can just cruise by because we are open 11 to 8, 7 days a week. Today we're just flipping through some new arrivals. I'm going to hop over to the recently priced records here pretty soon. Nice batch of this and that, mostly used stuff, as I'm sure you'll see as we paw through this here. As I speak to you, I am speaking as a survivor of the Vista Strawberry Festival. It is Memorial Day weekend, and you're probably in the haze of the post-Memorial Day celebrations as well. Of course, I'm a classic model curmudgeon, someone who doesn't really have a good time. A lot of people around, so I was a little cranky. But you know what? If you can survive something that's adverse to you, and all you have to say is you're a little cranky, then I'm counting that as a win. You know what? We're counting that as a win. All right, we are still chugging through these new arrivals here. A lot of used, newer records coming in. I think we're still in the effects of some spring cleaning, so a lot of people are trimming down and all that. That Skids record. Let's talk about that for a second. Great album. Silly recording this part. Skids are a band that I think you might not get till you're over 30. But once you're over 30, I think you're ready for the Skids.
I think they're high key.
I think you're ready for the ruts. I think you're ready for the professionals. I think you're ready for mature British punk. And then after you graduate from that level, you're ready for the mature British punk band's mature albums. And that's where Skids Europa comes in. Really fine synth pop album that I think no one enjoys because I don't know. I think maybe people who like them as a punk band are not checking out their mature synth records, and people who like mature synth pop aren't slumming it in with the punk rock stuff. And you know what? That's life sometimes. That's what happens when you mature and write a well-crafted record. People aren't ready for it. Man, speaking of not ready for it, I've been playing a lot of that Tarkus record we just passed in the shop, and that always is a little bit of a mind blower to me. Great album. There's a handful of I would say go-to prog rock records, just put them on and it's like just a straight shot, a silver bullet. If you ever want to really have a stone cold classic, I think that ELP's Tarkus is about as good as it gets. I'd put it up there with Yes's Fragile, or maybe King Crimson Red is a little too advanced. I'd say that's on some even higher tier than that, but still, little Tarkus ain't never hurt no one. That's a lot of good memories of being young and picking up records like that from the thrift store and just trying to wrap my mind around them, So maybe there's a little bit of the thrill of discovery that still hangs in those albums for me. Anywho, we are winding down towards the end, so I just want to say thanks for watching. Thanks for coming by this weekend. If you were one of those Strawberry Fest folks, which thanks for checking out the shop. Despite my crankiness. Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.